guys, and welcome to the Trouble Day Show with your host, me, Trouble Day. This is episode 4 of Series 7. Alright, so I've got CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, games, and other stuff. Trust me guys, I've got a shit ton of stuff to actually get through, so let's get through it, shall we? Alright, first off is a band which I love because of a few songs that they've actually done, and honestly enough, I decided to get their number one hits. I got the Bee Gees. Bee Gees number one hits. So yeah, kind of few songs that I like on there. Really cool. Alright, next is an artist that I really love because of the stuff that he absolutely does. And also he has appeared at WrestleMania, and also he's been on Monday Night Raw as well. I'm of course talking about Flo Rida, and this is his album Wild Ones. Yep, this honestly enough, this album is it's just fantastic. Some of the songs on here are absolutely great. They're amazing. Alright, next is a artist which I've only just heard one song from, and honestly enough, when I heard this song all the way through, I didn't realise how catchy it actually was. Like, honestly enough, it just, oh god, this is just just amazing these are. I got Matt Lamore and Ryan Lewis with the album The Heist, and this is a Digibook version. Yep. And the song which I'm talking about, which is Thrift Shop. That's what it's called. It's on the back there. Right, next I got this album when I got the Bee Gees. And the Bee Gees number ones. Again, same with the Bee Gees. I've heard like one or two songs by this band, and I just had to get them because they are absolutely really good. I got the very best of Rainbow. Yeah, I do like a bit of Rainbow, so I'm going to listen to a lot more of the songs that are on here, and hopefully I'll be able to get albums in the future. Maybe their entire discography, we'll never know. Alright, next up is, oh my god, honestly enough, this band has got one of the themes, well, two of the themes for WWE. One has been in the Royal Rumble 2010, but not from this album. That was from a previous album. But another thing which was done for Battleground 2016, honestly enough, the thing that is, well, the song that is on that pay-per-view is on this album as well, and honestly enough, I loved it all the way through when I listened to it. And all I've got to say is that the songs are short, but they could have been a little bit longer, or they could have added like a few extra tracks onto this album. I'm of course talking about the band Skillet, and this is their album Unleashed. Yeah, honestly enough, the song which I'm talking about for Battleground, and I know part of me is like light and everything and all that because of the light that's coming through my window, but so, I don't care. Anyway, the song which I'm talking about, which is Feel Invincible, that's what it is. But another song that I like on here is Undefeated, honestly enough, and so catchy. All the songs on there are really good, very good. Alright, next is the DVDs. I've got a shit ton to get through, and I mean a hell of a lot to get through, so let's get through this. Alright, first off, it's the sequel to a film which I love. That was written by Don Bluth, but this is Steven Spielberg's An American Tale, 5 Goes West. Yep, this is the sequel to it. I don't know if I'll be getting the other two to it because I've heard that the other two are not as good as the first two. Alright, next up, got a DVD. I got a few DVDs that are here that are from my friend and all that I bought from him and all that sort of stuff. But the other ones I absolutely pay for myself. Right, this is one of them which he did get me. He got me Austin Powers International Minor Mystery. Yep, I love a little bit of Austin Powers. To be honest with you, I'll have to get the other two as well. Alright, next is a film which is based off a true story, and like what actually happened in Africa. I watched it with a couple of my friends, and God, this is it's just amazing because I like true stories like this. I got Blood Diamond. Yep, with Leonardo DiCaprio in it. I always say to my friends every time that there's a Leonardo DiCaprio film, I always say, the chances of Leonardo DiCaprio's character actually dying in this film are pretty high. Alright, next is another film which I got from my mate. He sold us Daybreakers. Yep, he told me that there was vampires in this film, and yep, it's honestly not really, really good. But I haven't seen it yet. Including, it's called the Unsane Edition. How many editions of films do we actually need? Alright, next I got a film which honestly took inspiration from another film, but decided that half of the asteroid should crash into Earth. I'm of course talking about Deep Impact. Yep, honestly enough, I found Deep Impact in CEX and I got it because I honestly love Deep Impact as well. It's the same with Armageddon, that's what it copied off. Copied off Armageddon, but instead a little bit different to the story. Alright, next I finally got the third film to the Die Hard franchise. I got Die Hard with a Vengeance. I'm not that really fussed on Die Hard 4, and neither A Good Day to Die Hard as well. So, but the third one I've heard is by far more the best of the Die Hard trilogy. Well, of the Die Hard franchise. Next, I got a TV series here. Well, I've only got 2 DVDs of them here. I've got Doctor Who Series 5 Volume 2 and Doctor Who Series 5 Volume 3. Now, I wasn't really keen on Matt Smith, but ever since the new Doctor has arrived, like under the scene, Matt Smith was just slightly better than him. Still not as good as David Tennant. Alright, next I got Friday the 13th, Jason Lives. Yep, I'll have to get one more part, and I think that's part 7 that I need, and part 9 as well, Jason Goes to Hell. Alright, I got another sequel to an original, and honestly enough, this is the original sequel of it. I got Halloween 2. Yep, I don't have the Rob Zombie version of Halloween 2 because I've heard that that's not really good. The first Rob Zombie film of Halloween 1 is absolutely... It's good. It's good, but not as good as the original. So yeah, so I got Halloween 2. So that's good. Next, I got another film which we made told us. He got us Known with Nicolas Cage in it. I'm not too fussed on Nicolas Cage, but a few of these films are actually really, really decent. Alright, next, I got a third film to the franchise. Yep, a third film. I got Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted. Guys, it's not that bad. The entire trilogy of Madagascar is just very, very amazing. It's just awesome. Alright, next I got National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1. Yep, this is the only National Lampoon's weapon that I watch and that I enjoy the most. Takes the mick out of it. It's like a spoof film of Lethal Weapon, but a bit more funnier, in my own opinion. Right, next I got Pokemon Destiny Deoxys. Yeah, I have been getting some this Pokemon movie, but I won't be getting anyone that is higher than black and white, because I've got them in the box set. Alright, next I got Speed, the first one. And no, I won't be getting the second one, Cruise Control, because this the second film, it's not really as good as the first one. So the first one that my mate sold us, and it's in the steel book as well. See there in the definitive edition, it's 2-disc. So yeah, I love it how we sold us a steel book version of it. Alright, next I got a film that is banned in some countries, but luckily for us that we can get it over here because 15 rated. I got South Park, Bigger, Longer and Uncut. Yes, this film is actually banned in certain countries, because honestly enough, if you pick up the film, give it a watch, and then you'll see why that it's actually been banned in some countries. Next, I got another film which we made sold us. I got this double pack, so this is 2 films in one box. I got this Taken 1 and Taken 2. So he gave us these 2. So I haven't even watched them yet, but I will give the first Taken a watch, and then I will give the sequel a watch as well. Hopefully it's as good as what people say that it is. Alright, next up, your mate got us this. He gave us The Last King of Scotland. I have seen this film, and it's actually very decent. I can't even remember from what is actually it is about, but I've only seen it once. Alright, next I got Richard Hammond's Top Gear Uncovered. Yeah, this is back when the original presenters were actually very, very good at their job, unlike the new ones which we got, which Chris Evans actually left the company. But yeah, Richard Hammond's Top Gear Uncut, and it says here, let Richard show you how to be a Top Gear presenter in the comfort of your own home. You've never seen this on TV before. So obviously some stuff which could not be seen on TV is on the DVDs, but now you can actually get a hold of them now. Alright, next is another, last 2 out of the DVDs is my mate sold us these, and honestly enough, very great. Now would just like to thank Michael Bowers for actually selling me all the DVDs that I mentioned that he sold me, because honestly enough, oh my god, thank you dude. I would just like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for selling us these. Right, so the last 2 that he gave us was William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. Yep, again with Leonardo DiCaprio in it. I don't have the original because I know that there is an original version using swords, but in this weapon they use guns. Honestly enough, that's pretty good, but just stick with using the original material what's meant to be in the player. Alright, and last issue he sold me Yes Man. Yep. Jim Carrey in Yes Man. Honestly enough, I like a little bit of Jim Carrey. I mean, who doesn't? It's Jim fucking Carrey for it. That's all that I've got to say. Alright, now we're just going to move on to the Blu-rays next. Again, a lot that I've got to get through. Alright, first I got 21 Jump Street. Yep, guys, I'm going to say this. I haven't seen this film, but I will watch it once I watch it all the way through, and then I will get the sequel to it, 22 Jump Street. Right, next I got Disaster Movie. Yeah, I know. People say that epic movie, superhero movie, and this movie isn't even that good. But you know what? Screw you guys. I absolutely like spoof movies, and they are entertaining to watch. But not as very good as the original films that they've actually taken the mick out of. Right, next, next I got Happy Feet. Yep, I got the first Happy Feet. I need to get the second one because I haven't seen it. I've seen this one quite a few times, but I haven't seen the sequel of it, so I'm going to get the sequel of it. Right, next is a film that absolutely warned us never to go into the water. Jaws. Yeah. Yep, honestly enough, on the front cover of the it actually says it here on the back. It says the film that still makes audiences afraid to go into the water. Now I'm not lying. It actually does say that on the back of the cover as well. So yeah, honestly enough, Jaws. What can I say? Steven Spielberg knew what he was doing in this film. Honestly enough, if you look behind the scenes of this, and then you'll see the real reason why he had to do what he had to do. So just watch it. It's pretty amazing. Well, it's very amazing. Alright, next I got Resident Evil and its sequel, Resident Evil Apocalypse. Yep. All I need now, guys, is just Resident Evil Retribution, and then that'll be that. To go on Blu-ray, because I've got it on DVD, but I want to get it on Blu-ray so I can get it in high definition. Alright, next is a film that didn't really need to come out. As I said before in the previous videos, they should have just stopped at 3. Yep, I got Saw 4, the Extreme Edition of it. Honestly enough, it didn't need a 4th film. Neither did it need a 5th film. The 6th film, Saw 6, yeah, I can see that was a money grabber, but it had a very good, follow-up on the story. I mean, why wasn't that story absolutely put into that one instead of, the one which we got in Saw 4? Next, I got Scary Movie 5. Honestly, guys, I don't like the film Paranormal Activity, but this, honestly enough, takes a mick out of Paranormal Activity. It does it in a way which you can, just absolutely love it. I mean, if I was to pick all the films, which one is my favourite out of the Scary Movie franchise, number 2 would stand up in number 1, then number 1 would be 2, then this would be number 3, and then number 3 would be 4, number 4 would be 5. So that's that. Alright, next I got Spider-Man. Yep, I got the first Spider-Man. I know, guys, I will be getting the second Spider-Man. I have got the third Spider-Man on Blu-ray, and I need to get the second one on Blu-ray. So enough, I do enjoy Marvel films. Alright, next, I got the first Ted film. Yep, I got the first Ted movie. Honestly enough, if I was to compare the both of them, this one by far more surpasses the second one. I mean, yeah, we could have, wanted them a sequel to this film, but was it really necessary in the way that Seth MacFarlane took it? No, it wasn't. Alright, next I got The Condemned. Yep, The Condemned, starring Stone Cold Steve Austin and Vinnie Jones. I mean, come on, them two in one film, honestly enough, just it's just so great. It's just like an orgasm film. That's what it is. Guess if you didn't know, a little bit of a backstory. The Condemned is all about 10 prisoners who go to an island and they have to kill each other, but only one can survive and only one can take the grand prize away. So that's that. But give it a watch. It's absolutely a very good film. Alright, next I got The Rock. And no, I'm not talking about Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I'm talking The Rock. Rock, starring Sean Connery, Nicolas Cage, and Ed Harris. Ed Harris? Yeah, Ed Harris. Yeah. My God, guys, I've never seen a film quite like it, especially the one that is set on a prison island, and there are these army soldiers that have just gone AWOL, and all they want is like to kill the government. But then they get an ex-convict and a bunch of other guys that like actually go into the island and then kill them. Well, a person who's actually served time on that island and knows more about that, knows more of the layout of the island. Right, next I've got the last decent thing that Matt Groening ever done before this franchise actually took its toll and went downhill. I got the Simpsons movie. Yes, this is the last decent thing that Matt Groening ever did before like his thing actually took the toll and went downhill. So yeah, oh my God, that film is just amazing. Simpsons movie, Spider Pig. I better stop now before I finish that song. Alright, next I got the third and final movie to the Cornetto trilogy. I got The World's End. Yep, honestly, no, this is not the best one out of the Cornetto trilogy. Shaun of the Dead, in my own opinion, is the best one, in my own opinion. I do like Hot Fuzz, don't get me wrong, I do love it, but I prefer Shaun of the Dead, because it's just a little bit more funnier than that. But Hot Fuzz, amazing. Shaun of the Dead, amazing. World's End, not. Alright, last out the Blu-rays is a Disney film. It's a recent Disney film, Zootropolis. What can I say? Very, very amazing film. Honestly enough, this film, like, starring animals and putting them in a big city and making them wear suits and all that sort of stuff, it's just amazing. Well, clothes and everything. It's honestly enough, it's just amazing. The whole concept of the film, it's just Disney need to continue doing stuff like that. And then, honestly enough, they will make very good movies and get good high ratings. Next is the games. I've got 3 games in total this time. So let's get to it. Alright, first off, I got Fallout 4. Yep. My God, guys, the best Fallout game that I've ever played. Well designed, and like the game itself is just amazing. The way that you have to look after people, that they're in like a certain place like Sanctuary Hills, which I'm currently looking after people right now. It's just that I have to keep on planting food and getting beds. But the thing is, though, you can build your own structures in here, and including this DLC for it, which you can, guys, you're not gonna believe this. You can build your own vault. Like, I'm literally, the DLC allows you to create your own vault. So, your own freaking vault. Oh, I need to get that DLC, and I need to build my own vault, because that would be freaking amazing to do that. Alright, next I got the fifth film to this game, and honestly enough, I got this when it was in the sale, and oh, I'm just so chuffed with it. I got Halo 5 Guardians. This is the limited edition, which contains all the DLC, and yes, all the DLC does work as well. I've tested it. I've input the code, and it works. Right. I'll just tell you what it includes. It includes Warzone Rec Bundle. Rec Bundle, I don't know what that is. Anyway, Halo, The Fall of Reach animated series. You can get that for free if you've got the code, and then you can just download it. A Guardian model by Metal Earth. You've got Spartan Locks classified orders, and dossiers of on Blue Team and Fire Team like stuff, like their files and everything, and that's everything like on the back, like what it actually includes. Yeah, and plus it's in this big steel like type box, like type of thing, and slipcase cover that comes with it. Oh my god, guys, I'm so chuffed. When I seen that for a price, that was I just had to get my hands on it. I had to get my hands on it. Alright, and last out the games, I bought this, and the person behind the counter says, "Yeah, you're not getting this with the DLC, are you?" I said, "No, because I've got it on the Games for Gold. But if my Games for Gold runs out, you can't play the games that you've downloaded onto your Xbox One from the Gold section. You can't do it if your Gold membership runs out." So that's why I got the game for this game. I got The Crew. This is the Wild Run edition. That's what it says in here, but it didn't came with the DLC, so I just got The Crew. Honestly enough, fantastic racing game. You want to know what a racing game looks like? Get this, because honestly enough, it's like Forza Horizon meets Need for Speed Most Wanted. And I'm not talking about the latest one. I'm talking about the old one. It's that. All right. Next, I got two books, to be honest with you. I got Black Catalogue, and it says there we are Sunderland. Yeah, because I'm a Sunderland supporter, and obviously enough, I've got to have something that's related to Sunderland, anyways. And also, I would just like to tell you guys that I've got my season card for Sunderland as well. So I can't wait to go to the next match, which is Everton. I've already been to Middlesbrough, and we lost 2-1. We shouldn't have done that. But yeah, in this book contains like notes from like fans' perspective, from like what fans have actually been seeing like over the years of like since Sunderland actually, I think Sunderland bursted onto the scene, and then obviously enough kept on like going through years and years of being with Sunderland, since we've had from Roker Park to the Stadium of Light. Alright, so yeah, it's that. Alright, now last out of the books, I got the second edition of the Macam Dictionary. Now, I've got to say this to you, to people who are down south. Some people actually think that over in Sunderland, we speak Geordie. Now, honestly enough, there is a big difference between Macams and Geordies. Geordies speak a different language than compared to us. And this will probably help you. If you ever come to Sunderland, go to Waterstones, so there's In the Bridges, and pick up this book. Honestly enough, because there is some words in here which I did not even know about it. I'll read this quickly to you because I wanted to get the first edition, but they sold out. It sold out really quickly, and I thought like myself, oh god, there's bound to be some other copies anywhere, but no. So anyway, I'll read this. The first edition of the dictionary was a runaway success, becoming Sunderland Waterstone's best-selling book ever. Have a load of that, J.K. Rowling. And raising thousands of pounds for charity in the process. The second expanded edition includes an extra 39 entries based on the suggestions of the canny lads and lasses of Wearside. So yeah, and I've always wondered to myself, if there was a Markham dictionary, why hasn't there been a majority dictionary made? Even though I'm a Sunderland fan, but I'm just curious. Like I'm just saying. So fellow Geordies that are up in the north in Newcastle, I've set you a challenge. Make a Markham dictionary. Not make a Geordie dictionary. Sorry, I couldn't get my words out there. So make a Geordie dictionary. And also, the guy who actually made this is on Twitter, so I'll leave his Twitter link in the description down below so you can actually check him out. And hopefully, make some suggestions of what he should do for the third edition of the Markham Dictionary. Alright, last out of the stuff that I got is plushies. And I've only got 3. So first off, I got Heffalump from Winnie the Pooh. So yeah, so it's Disney's as well. So it's not an official one, but at least it's a one which I absolutely enjoy, and I enjoy collecting them. Alright, next I got these 2 from Build-A-Bear, because honestly enough, they were £19 each, but there was a sale on, so like you can get 2 for £26. So yeah, I got that. So, and these are from How to Train Your Dragon as well. I got Toothless. So yeah, there's Toothless. And there's a Build-A-Bear symbol. And also his wings are detachable as well, so you can take them off. I don't know why that is possible, but you can take his wings off. And so there's that little symbol that he had on his back when he had his tail wing and shot off, and that was that. So that's cool. And also I think this is Stormfire. I think either Stormfire or Stormflyer. Can't remember the name of them, but hope I'm close. Write it in the comment section down below if I'm right. And yep. Same thing there, Build-A-Bear, and honestly enough, he looks absolutely amazing, but the only trouble is, he doesn't have, like, 4 legs, like the same as Toothless has. He has wings as well, they've replaced his arms, so I don't know why that is for, but, yeah, amazing. Get over there. Alright, so that's been the Triple D Show, episode 4 of Series 7. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Like and comment that it's in like and comment. And don't forget to check out all the other links that are in the description down below for the people. Oh, and sorry guys, but I forgot to tell you this. I've got tickets. I've got tickets to go and see my friend Superman 993 and in his band Erebor, and he absolutely joined. He's playing at the O2 Academy in Newcastle, and I'm going to see him, and May and the other lads as well are going to see him, and honestly enough, it should be a blast that we are absolutely going to see him live. And this is honestly his first band that he's performing with as a permanent member, so as a frontman as well. So he's the lead singer, so I can't wait to see him live. It'll be absolutely a blast. Their Facebook page is in the description down below. You can absolutely check that out. Give them a like, and hopefully something good will come around for them. Alright, well, this has been the end of the video, so I hope you enjoyed it, and peace!